Lagos State promises collaboration with federal government to boost steel companies' operations. Inspector General of Police deploys special anti-bandit squads to tackle rising spate of killings nationwide. On the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump drops hint at softening China tariffs. In sport, English Premier League side Everton prepares a bid for Super Eagles winger and Moses Simon. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. In a deliberate move to boost the operation of the steel companies in Nigeria, the Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to collaborate with the federal government to ensure that the steel industries in Nigeria are revitalized. Towards this end, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, having realized the negative roles which inadequate power sector is having on the industry, has promised to assist the Ministry of Steel Development in every way possible to ensure that things turn around for better. Speaking through his deputy Obafemi Hamzat, who hosted the minister and his entourage, who were on a courtesy call, the governor stated that Lagos State has set up different commissions, such as the Lagos State Electricity Regulation Commission, the Independent Market Operators, and the Rural Fund to assist, adding that the statement has also done the request for proposal form for people to come and build 5 power plants across Lagos, and the process he started. Earlier in his remarks, the Minister of Steel Development, Shuaibu Audu, stated that the purpose of his courtesy visit to the state government is to appreciate the effort the administration has been putting in place in terms of creating an enabling environment for the steel sector to operate very effectively. He added that understanding and addressing these challenges will enable the ministry to meet President Bola Tinubu's objective of creating $1 trillion economy for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Lagos State government, through the Office of Sustainable Development Goals, has empowered another set of 100 women with financial literacy in the underserved area of Okwagbo, a riverine community in Agbuiketu local council development area. The training of the 100 women is an addition to the 1,100 women earlier trained on financial literacy and inclusion in 11 different hard-to-reach communities in the 5 divisions of Lagos State. Speaking at the event, Special Advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Sustainable Development Goals, Oreoluwa Fini, said the initiative, in partnership with the Africa Human Capacity Development Plus, was to equip women with the knowledge needed to unlock financial freedom and secure their livelihoods so that they can build a future of dignity and independence for themselves and their families. Fene, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Office of SDGs, Olayemi Sarumi, was optimistic that when women are financially independent, the community flourishes, the economy grows, and development becomes truly sustainable. The Enugu State government has announced that the concession process of the Akanu ABM International Airport is over 70% completed and should be concluded by the second quarter of 2025. Commissioner for Transportation Obi Ozo, who reviewed this, stated that the process is being led by the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Aviation in collaboration with private investors. Ozo said the upgrades would include the completion of the international terminal, cargo terminal, maintenance, repair and overhaul facilities, aircraft hangars and runway extension. He also said the Enugu State government is finalizing operations for the launch of Enugu Air, a state-backed airline scheduled to begin operation in May. Now to other stories, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has deployed a special squad to arrest rising violence across the country. Egbetokun ordered all police mobile force squadrons to maintain at least one fully equipped combat-ready unit on constant standby, effective immediately. He gave the directive during a meeting with squadrons commanders in Abuja as bandits struck in Kwara, Benue, and Sokoto State, killing 21 persons. Addressing his squadron commanders during the meeting, the IGP stressed that the standby unit must be prepared to provide rapid support to state commands in times of crisis, high-risk operations, or emergency interventions. Egbetokun also said squadrons will undergo size reviews and reorganization to boost efficiency and agility. It will be recorded that in the past weeks, the attacks on helpless citizens have escalated, with increased attacks reported in Plateau, Benue, Enugu, and other parts of the country. The Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) has shed light on the continued smuggling of petrol across the country's borders despite the elimination of fuel subsidies. According to the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, the practice remains attractive to smugglers due to the stark difference in fuel prices between Nigeria and its neighboring countries. Speaking during the service first quarter performance briefing held in Abuja, Adeniyi explained that although Nigeria has ended its subsidy regime, the relatively lower pump price still incentivizes illegal exportation of premium motor spirits to countries like Cameroon, Niger, and Benin Republic because they are selling the same products for far higher amounts. Adeniyi stressed that the significant price gap continues to fuel smuggling activities, adding that in response to this ongoing challenge, the NCS has initiated a special anti-smuggling operation. In foreign news now, United States President Donald Trump has appeared to soften his recent comment on China, and the head of U.S. Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, after recent clashes as he pursues his economic agenda. Trump said he has no intention of firing Powell after repeatedly criticizing the head of the central bank, but he stated that he would like Powell to be a little more active on cutting interest rates. Speaking on the Oval Office on Tuesday, Trump also said he was optimistic about improving trade relations with China. He said the level of tariffs or import taxes that he had imposed Chinese import would come down substantially, but it will not be zero. The president's tariffs are an effort to encourage factories and jobs to return to the U.S. Trump has ratcheted the rate on Chinese goods up to 145%, sparking reciprocal measures from Beijing and warning from economists about the global impact of the trade war. In sport now, English Premier League side Everton is playing a move for Nantes winger Moses Simon. Simon has been consistently linked with a move to the Premier League. The 29-year-old has once again impressed the Nantes this season, netting 7 goals and 9 assists in 27 appearances. Reports say Everton has sent scouts to watch the former Levante player in recent weeks, and Simon is one of the toughest priority targets for the summer. The Nigeria international signed a contract extension with Nantes last year that runs until June 2026. The Canaries are expected to demand around 15 million euros to sell the talismanic winger. It was an action for Anthony Cambore's side in the 1-1 draw with Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday night. That's it on the news at noon, but just before we go, always drive within the specified speed limit. You can follow us and like all the various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered over 1,000 residents at the third phase of the Mega Empowerment Program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. In a deliberate move to boost the operation of the steel companies in Nigeria, the Lagos State Government has reiterated its commitment to collaborate with the federal government to ensure that the steel industries in Nigeria are revitalized. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has deployed a special squad to arrest rise in violence across the country. We also told you that United States President Donald Trump has appeared to soften his recent comment on China, and the head of the U.S. Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, after recent clashes as he pursues his economic agenda. Finally, in sport, English Premier League side Everton is planning to move for Nantes winger Moses Simon. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fagbalagun. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
We are the dial that helps you navigate through Lagos traffic with ease. We are the night.